Okay, so at this point, I've already massed out my 0.4 grams of baking soda. I've already measured out approximately 10 milliliters of vinegar and placed it in my 50 ml Erlenmeyer flask. I've also used a graduated cylinder and found the volume of 125 milliliters of water and put it in my 150 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask. With all that done, it is now time to go ahead and commence with the Fountains of Fun. But before we do that, we need to make sure that our scale is completely out of the way where it cannot and will not get wet. So we move that to the side. Have the towel ready. We'll be doing the experiment over the towel. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that the valve is in the open position on the stopper here, which means it will be vertical. If you know that to be the case, then you can go ahead and take the stopper and plug it into the Erlenmeyer flask like so. Then, the next step will be to actually run the reaction. This should be a two-person operation. One person will be needed to dump the material in, the baking soda into the flask, while the other person will be stoppering it very quickly. So now that I know that everything is out of the way and everybody around me is aware that it's going to occur, I very quickly take my baking soda, dump it in, and stopper it as quick as I can, and I get a fountain of fun. Now, that's fun, but don't forget there are some other measurements you have to take here. As this finishes off bubbling, producing more carbon dioxide gas, and we let the reaction continue to run, we're displacing more water. The final piece of this lab requires us to find the volume of the water we displaced. So if you'll remember, I already found the volume of 125 milliliters of water. So now I'm going to dump my water in here and see how much water I have left. So I have 100. And 5 milliliters of water. If I have 105 left and I started with 125, I've displaced 20 milliliters of water. When you're done, make sure you also wipe up the table because there will be water all over the place. And the most important part is we need to clear the lines of all the water and gas that we displaced. That's the second funnest part of this lab, because what you can do is you take your line after you've unplugged everything and you simply swing it around and it will get all of the water and other liquids out of the line. Make sure you wear goggles when you do this.